So today I am going to take my fall ephemera book and create a FabFitFun layout. I just want to track the things that I've chosen for this FabFitFun box. And I've got a couple of supplies already out. I've already cut these different pieces from that book. And I'm going to do something like this. I've already got my stamps set up. I found some pumpkin stamps that will be good. I've got my inks out and I'm just going to create. So I guess I could tell you about the FabFitFun box while I'm working away here. Lifestyle seasonal subscription box. I actually just renewed my box for the 2026, 2027. My next renewal comes, they have like a price increase, and then my next renewal comes in spring of 2027. So I will be a subscriber for that long. The reason why I decided to go ahead and purchase it is because the price is increasing on the box. So I locked in my price for what I was paying. The killer for me is the Canadian shipping. That is the biggest expense right now that I don't love. But you know, it's paid for, and now I'll be able to enjoy this subscription without having to pay again until spring of 2027. But of course, you know me, and I don't just ever get one box. I usually get more than one. And in this season, I'm only getting 3 currently, which seems probably ridiculous to some people that it's only 3. But the reason why I love this fall box so much is because it's 7 products that you get. And there's some clothing items. There's lots of bags and purses if you like that kind of thing. I am actually getting a couple of bags in this box. So I'm kind of excited about this fall box. The fall and the winter boxes are always my favorite anyway. So the fact that this box, because they've done that price increase, they have just sort of thrown out this extra product, and the 7th category that we have for FabFitFun this year is really, really good. If you had never subscribed to FabFitFun, this is a good time to subscribe because it is really a great box. There's so many good choices. I'm really thankful that I'm actually not really lured in by the home good items, because that's what really got me in the summer box. I did a lot of the bowls and the glasses, and of course, you only get 2 sets of glasses in, and by glasses I mean drinking glasses. You only get 2 sets of glasses in each box, and that's just not enough. And I really legitimately needed glasses, and I'm not making things up where it's you justify things that you need. We literally were we should have bought new dishes a long time ago. We needed bowls, we needed glasses, and so I did get 4 FabFitFun boxes, maybe even 5. I did buy one for a gift that is for my mother-in-law's birthday coming up this month, so I did pick out some things that I think she would like. But anyways, I wanted to document everything that I'm getting in my current FabFitFun box because I still have a customization to do. So I have 2 boxes already. So when I signed up and locked in my price, one of the benefits of that was you would get a credit. So if you locked into a seasonal subscription, you kept the lower price and you got a credit. So for the annual subscription I locked in, I got a $25 credit. For the seasonal subscription that I locked in on my American box was a $10 credit. So I do still have a seasonal subscription box to customize, and that opens up on the 15th. So I'll be preparing for that. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to work away on the listing of what I chose for my boxes so that I can keep in mind what I want to choose for my next box. Liking the way this looks. In the past, what I've noticed is when I don't color any of this in, I don't love like the stark whiteness of it all. So maybe I'll just quite clean my brushes on here. It's one way to go about it. It almost looks like fall leaves falling down actually. And in fact, how does this look if we have this solid orange color? Not bad actually. Maybe I was going to do it like brown or black, but maybe I'll do these pumpkins in the orange. Oh yeah, that's good. And then I was thinking even I could alter these, switch them going the other way to just change up the look of those. It's good. So I can alter this and that. And then it is the same. Oh, actually, let's move this closer up. There. So we can just go ahead and glue this in. Yeah, so what did I choose in my box? Well, I have to try to even remember. I did something stupid and I like changed my choices at the last minute when I was super tired. I had been playing volleyball from 9 till 10. It was so dark when we finished. The bugs were so bad. I came home, had a shower, and that was the night that I had to finalize my customizations. By the time I got ready for bed, I was just like, I don't know, up until 1:30 in the morning. I was so tired. I just wanted to go to sleep, but I needed to customize by 3 a.m. because it's a time difference. FabFitFun is a 3-hour time difference from us. So I had to get my, well, that was actually, I needed to layer that differently. I had to get my customizations done and I made some choices and it's like, God, I don't even know if I remember what I picked. So in customization number 1, there were lots of different options that I could have chosen. But what I decided on in the end was a sweatshirt. I was really hesitant to get the sweatshirt because it is the same color as my daughter's school uniform. She's just starting high school and their school uniform is the same color. And I thought, it doesn't have a zip pull, which, that's not right. How did I do this? I don't love hoodies that are just like overhead hoodies. How do I want this? Like that? Yeah, all right. So that was kind of what was deterring me, but I love textiles in the box because it's something I know I will absolutely use. And I'm so glad I picked the dress in the summer box. That is not something I would ever go out and pick normally. And the reason why it is so useful is because my daughter's graduation, I needed a black dress, and I went to a funeral, I needed a black dress, and I was able to really change the look and dress it up with a variety of shirts that I already had. And so I'm like so glad that I chose that in customization 1 in the summer box. So that is one thing that I was thinking, I just have to choose the clothing because even if I think I'm not going to get use out of it, I know I will. So that is why I am putting this choose happy right here. Oops, I might have mixed that up. Oh no, that's good. Choose happy for the FabFitFun box because my FabFitFun boxes do make me very, very happy. And okay, let's do black for the fall. So I prepared my FAL, but it needs another L. Oh, that's like a fail. What happened there? I need to take these off. How can I fix that A? It's the one that really needs it. Okay, I guess. So fall, and I have this FabFitFun sticker from the winter box many years ago. And because there's like some green in here, I think it will work. So let's just do that there, fall FabFitFun. This is coming together nicely. Done with these letters, I'll put them back later. Got this little, okay, because I chose a sweatshirt, and not just one sweatshirt actually, I chose 2 shirts. Because I chose a couple of shirts in this box, I was thinking actually it would be cute to do a black sweatshirt here. This is like a late afternoon Amy Tangerine, and these were the pumpkin stickers that I was using. This is where the Choose Happy came from as well. It was the Choose Happy that I originally went in for, and then after I realized, hey, wait a second, I chose 2 shirts in this box. So let's go ahead and make this part of the layout. There. So now I can go in and fill out all of my choices. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I would like to add. Because basically I'm going to have 3 boxes. And I really like the way the black is here. Where should I put this? I want to add this in here as well. It could go there. It could go here. I want to tie in some black fonts on this page. So let's move you guys over here. We'll clean you off later all together. So where do we like it? Oh, I kind of like it there. That kind of makes a nice little, no, yes, yes. Okay. I am very grateful for my FabFitFun boxes. It sounds silly to be grateful for products, but it comes with a community. It comes with an excitement of shared experience. It's just been a wonderful subscription that I've really enjoyed. And I've found products that I wouldn't have chosen on my own. I've discovered things. Some haven't been great and some have been, but at least I haven't spent a ton of money on things that I haven't paid full price on these things to try them out. I've had a chance to try them at a discounted price, and some of them I have gone back and repurchased. I'm almost thinking that we could do like, this just looks like a pumpkin spice kind of a vibe here. Oh yeah, so I never told you what it was that I chose in my box other than the shirts. So this second category, I've got a cardigan. And in the third category, I picked out something for my daughter that she wanted, this glow recipe. I really wanted to get the lunch bag that was there, but I have another box still, so I can add that in over there. I wonder if I should take my letters and actually do box 1 and box 2. Box 1, box 2. I think I will do that. Got these letters. Okay, so this is where it gets sort of questionable as to what my choices ended up being. Because I changed them all last minute. I know I picked some earrings, a heat protectant, oh, an Amika conditioner, but I ended up doing something with my $25 credit. What I decided is, because I know myself so well, and I know that I never just like am happy with getting 1 or 2 boxes, I ended up choosing one of the pre-made boxes because shipping to Canada is expensive and shipping is free for any additional boxes you add on. I had a $25 credit, and if I had chosen to use the $25 credit on 2 products, it wasn't as good of a value or use of my credit than it would be if I chose to get 7 products for an additional $69. And so that is what I ended up doing, because there was one box that was not really perfect. There were a couple of boxes that had some really great products that I wanted, but then the other products that I didn't want were like, oh, what am I going to do with those? Like mugs and stuff. I promised myself I would not get mugs. So even though the add-on box that I really wanted had mugs and other kitchen items, I was like, no, I can't do it. I have to stay strong. So that's gonna go here. And actually, so we'll go box 1, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products that I chose in that box. Means my next list could start here. And so, oh, but I didn't leave enough room to put a number. Oh, actually I could put a 2 here. Go box 1, second box, add-on box. Okay, well, let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got the We Wore What. Oh, I don't remember the cardigan sweatshirt. I need to look back on all of my choices. I'll be right back and I'll fill this in. Okay, I've added my choices and prices, and I'll talk about those in just a minute. But I'm going to add a couple of things. I've got this Tim Holtz ideology where I've got these stickers. It said collect beautiful moments, but I also had another one of the words that said things, so I thought I would change it to collect beautiful things, which I actually don't agree with. It's like you should work on collecting beautiful moments instead of beautiful things, but I want to add this little leaf blowing through here. Collect beautiful things. Okay, snip off a little overhang on the end there. Okay, that's that. I actually touched those up with yellow to just sort of take some of that white starkness off. And what else do we have? We have another one of these leaves here. I keep losing my voice, actually. Okay. If you watched my last video, you'll see where I got these from. An amazing Facebook Marketplace sale. Oh, what if we did that? Going through the pages. Kind of interesting. Ah. There. That's one way that my sticker can like go on each page without like buckling and being at risk of coming off. So that's that. And just looking to see if I want to add anything else. It's kind of cute. It's like she's saying, "Oh, fall." And then it ties in some of these richer colors here. Visual triangle. I use these numbers. Actually just made that number up out of a 1 or an I mean. Fall documented. It's kind of a neat one. All right, so let's talk about my FabFitFun choices. So these are what I picked. So in my actual box, I picked a We Wore What crew neck sweater in medium. I've got the values on the sidelines here. $100 cardigan, it's gray. Glow Recipe Serum, that's for my daughter. Threaded gold earrings. I have 2 earring holes on each side, and you can actually thread these through both, and that sounded like an interesting thing I hadn't seen before, so I picked those up. Heat protectant, $22. A lip oil from Merit. The earrings were Love AJ. The heat protectant was Bondi Boost. The lip oil is Merit. And then the hair mask is Amika. That total comes to $351 for box number 1. And then box number 2, I picked the Glow Up box, which had the shampoo and conditioner, a purse, a necklace, hand cream, that's from Rare Beauty, Thrive liquid brow, Steve Madden sunglasses, Hourglass shadow stick. This is Amika here too, the shampoo and conditioner, which I think will go well with my hair mask coming in the other box. And that total value was $3.99. So those are the 2 boxes that I'm getting, and I'm happy with documenting this. The way that it all looks is really cute. It's a nice way to look back on my choices as to what came in which box, how much they cost. When I go to customize my American box, I will have all of this documented, and I will know exactly what it is that I am like already choosing in the other boxes, so I don't get confused. And then last but not least, I need to go through, I did clean up all my stamps and put them in there. I need to go through and actually add some, just covering up the spots that I don't want to get. Actually, I don't want any of these words to have, I don't want any of that covered. I'm going to go through and add my little bit of white. And just covering the places I don't want it to fall. This is going to add a nice little gold touch. Oh, shoot. I'm so worried about protecting the spots. I wasn't protecting my surface. That's why I have this wipeable surface here. But I usually have paper down underneath. Let's do this on top of paper, shall we? It's going to add a nice little gold color. Let's go and add some white. It's amazing what this adds to the layout, having these little like sprinkles. There we go. Perfect. Now I'll clean this up. And that is my finished layout. Remove these. You never want to get it on like the girl's face or right on like this where you can't see what the cost of that is. Okay. That should be good. Okay, so layout complete. And I didn't actually even show you my last layout. Ooh. Just do it quickly. Actually, it's really cute. You've got this girl in the binoculars looking at the hot air balloon. I don't want to look too closely at it because I'll squish these together and get some of the paint on either side. But anyways, that's a quick little look. So there's my layout for my fall box. If you're interested in subscribing to the FabFitFun Box, if you haven't already, I'll leave links down below. If you're interested in signing up through my link, it'll give you a discount and it will give me some sort of incentive as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.